I think basically looking at them, I don't divide the body up and teach proportions. I think that's really the wrong way to go about it, because it makes for very lifeless drawings that are hacked up into so many heads and so many arms, and begin to find out that the body is a unity and begin from there. And proportion seems to take care of itself. So it's kind of turns everything on its head when you begin without proportion and you work towards finding a well-proportioned drawing that just happens. But dividing the body up into parts is probably the worst way to learn about drawing, because we've all been brought up in our culture that everything has a name. The head has a name, so we sort of think head, and then we think neck, and we can go on that way, more and more names, and we look at a difficult pose and we say to ourselves, how am I going to put that together? You know, the idea of having to put it together, all these bits that we've learned about, and it's almost hopeless to draw that way. That if you've somehow found the way the masters draw, which was to begin in the central core or the central movement of the whole, if there was some way to do that, then you don't have to put anything together. It just extends from the wholeness of the pose. Yeah, I read a lot about the great artists talking about it, and that's the way they drew. Rodin talked about the source of a drawing is in the kind of inner flame, and if you can see that before you even start, then it'll go right for you. Because it's very frightening to be presented with a model in a difficult pose and think that you have to somehow put her together. That is very scary, but it's sort of the opposite of what we really should do when we're trying to draw a model, because we're relating to it. We're human, and we make the same movements, and even though we're not in the same pose, something in our brains and our bodies is responding, and that's why we love to draw other people. A lot of us is still a big mystery.